welcome to Slightly Biased. I'm Tesla Biased. I'm so tired, and I'm here to bring you this week's bottom stories. Thanksgiving is nearly a week away, and as the number of US coronavirus cases continues to rise, I'm starting to get the idea that this Thanksgiving might be an unfortunate reenactment of a very famous Thanksgiving. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called the First Thanksgiving. Spreading disease throughout the land and an intense tension at the dinner table? What's next? Devastating war? Probably. It's been reported that the 2020 hurricane season has been the most active Atlantic season on record. You start to realize how hopeless the world is when even Mother Nature says, who cares? Send him another one. I'm kidding. It was because of global warming. The People's Choice Awards were this past weekend, and after seeing some of the results, I'm really curious to know who these so-called people were that chose. To me, it kind of seemed like their sampling pool was exclusively people that just came out of a 3-year coma. Okay, People's Choice Awards. Let's see what we've got. The show of 2020. Grey's Anatomy is still on? Good for them, I guess. We'll go with that. Best daytime talk show. I mean, everyone loves the Ellen show, right? No, coma patient. We don't. Honestly, after seeing these results, I kind of understand why we have the Academy or like the government. I understand why we don't let people choose things. They do a really terrible job. Learning that people still watch Modern Family in 2020 was genuinely more shocking to me than the election results. Speaking of Modern Families, many schools across the country have begun to shut down following spikes in coronavirus cases, sending students home for at least the rest of the semester and sending parents spiraling. If you're stuck on what to give that special adult in your life this holiday season, I've put together a quick little gift guide that I think will help out everyone. So unfortunately, my colleague Besla Tyus was diagnosed with COVID last week, but she has agreed to come on this week and give us a little report, so I'm going to turn things over to her now. How are you feeling, Besla?
Wow, good question. Kind of like I have a deadly disease.
I'm sorry for asking. What is in your nose? Are you hooked up to like an oxygen tank?
What? No,
These are my headphones. My ears have been plugged up, and my therapist said if I don't listen to my motivational podcast every day, I get too angry. I can't even imagine. What can you tell us about the weather today? See, I'm a little lost here because you know I can't go outside, and you still made me do this today. And I understand that I'm the reason for most, if not probably all of your views, but I cannot give you anything on the weather today. Besla, you know there's like hundreds of websites that can tell you the weather from anywhere. Tesla, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. I am legally no longer allowed to use the internet. Actually, you've never mentioned that, and that's actually really concerning. Do you have a window? Do you have a window? Have you literally ever asked a smart question in your life? Like, I don't live in the county jail. Okay, so yes, you have a window. Can you look out the window and tell me what the weather's looking like out there? Like cold? No, is it sunny? Is it cloudy out there? Is it raining? That's a good question. My curtains are closed though, so I'm actually not sure. Okay, Besla, I think we can wrap this one up. Is there anything else you want to say? No? Great, thank you, Besla. A racing pigeon in Belgium was sold in an auction for nearly $2 million. If I would have known that I could be a millionaire from teaching the rats of the sky how to race, I probably wouldn't be in college studying film, despite the fact that I do not watch movies. But I guess we can't all come in first place. Many people in Columbia, South Carolina were left without power after a squirrel caused damage to the power lines. If you thought the power outage was dark, you should see the other guy. Donald Trump was seen roaming a golf course in Florida on Saturday. A massive alligator was seen roaming a golf course in Florida this Saturday. I'm sorry, I get the two confused. That's it for me this week. I know it was a bit of a shorter episode, but it turns out that you can only write so many jokes before you realize you have no idea how to write jokes. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I didn't, so go ahead and subscribe out of pity. I'm Tesla Bias. This has been Slightly Biased, and I will see you next week.